Hi traders, and welcome to today's ACY Securities Forex Market Analysis. My name is Duncan Cooper and I will be your host. Today we'll be focused on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. So first we'll look at the news items coming out for the day, and then we'll have a look at the charts. Hi traders, just at FinLogic at the economic calendar. Now today I'm reviewing the dollar to the Japanese yen, so I just want to see what news items are coming out for the week that can impact that particular pair. Now I have filtered out just the high items for the week so we can review those, and the time shown here in Queensland time. So today, Tuesday, in my evening, around about 10:30 tonight, we have the US inflation rate and the US core inflation rate. That will definitely move the market and impact the dollar yen. And then the other item that could affect this particular pair is the Japanese interest rate decision Friday morning, or rather Friday afternoon my time at 1 o'clock. Alright, so those are the two big items that could affect potentially the dollar yen. So with that in mind, let's get into the charts. Alright, so this is the dollar yen weekly chart, and first of all the trend, we've been moving up to a higher top, higher bottom, moving up to a further higher top, but we've moved into resistance, and I've already drawn in the resistance area for you. So we've moved above this top here, but we couldn't hold above that top, and we've moved back below. So this resistance top here is at 110.96, and this one up here is at 111.71. So we have a band of resistance that we've moved into, we failed and moved back out of and moved down. And then weekly support is from this top here, so that's at 109.84, and you can see we're just sitting in between weekly support, weekly resistance, and further support down here. That's a long way away, but we could use this as a target because I'm looking for an opportunity to sell. That's at 107.47. So the weekly trend is up, but we've moved into this area of resistance. You can see all these tops, top here, there's a further top here, and more tops to the left. Now the thing I want to point out is when we topped up here, or we've just failed short of, we moved down 900 pips to this low here. Now history often repeats, and we could well see a complete reversal here all the way back down to the bottom of the range here, this 900 pip range. Now if you look at the MACD, there's just a sniff here of MACD divergence, possibly. Hasn't quite crossed down yet on the MACD, but if I draw a line in, you can just see that it's just sloping down ever so slightly. So if we do cross down this week, on the close of this week, if we cross below the signal line, there will just be a sniff there of negative MACD divergence. So that will just highlight a possible change in trend there in the area. Quite clear we're making a higher top in price, but maybe a slightly lower top on the indicator. Moving down to the daily, and here it is. I just want to put in the daily resistance levels. There's one here at 110.41, which we're just holding at the moment. And then this one up here at 111.11. If price could get up to that level, then we'll have the potential head and shoulder pattern forming. Just wanna, that's it, 111. Alright, so actually 111.2. I like to put in the exact numbers. Here we go. Alright, so what I'm seeing is that we maybe have a left shoulder here, head, and if we do rally back up to this 111 area, then we could be putting in a right shoulder. So looking for this to come up, hold, fail, and then move down and put in the right shoulder. So if I just label it all in for you, put the shoulder in, the head at the top. And the question is, can we rally back up and put in the right shoulder? Okay. Now it doesn't matter if we get a bit short of the left shoulder here. We could come up to this top, that's at 110.96, or we could come back a little bit shy of that level. Doesn't really matter. I'm looking for a lower top forming here because we've moved down to a lower bottom. I want it to rally up, put in a lower top, and as it's forming the lower top, get in, sell for the next decline. Alright, let me just tidy that up. And just reviewing at the moment, prices have moved down to a lower point. On the MACD, we're having negative divergence. This is a higher top up here to this peak here, but quite clearly the MACD isn't getting up to put in a higher top, so that's emphasizing the reversal there. So I'm just going to draw a fib from the high to the new low point there, and then move it down to the 4-hour chart so we can see it clearer, and just to see where price would rally back up to. Now at the moment it is holding at daily resistance here, and that is at 110.42. Just want to double check. Yep, that's right. It's this area here, 110.42. And maybe we're going to hold here and just go back down, and then my scenario won't come to play. But after the inflation, the US inflation news coming out this evening, we may well pop up and then hold up here, and then have the opportunity to drop down to a lower time frame and sell. Now what I can see is we've got our resistance levels around about the 111 level, and we've got a 79% fib level and a 62% fib level as well. So if we can move up into any of that area, hold, reverse, I'll be dropping down to a lower time frame looking for an opportunity to sell for the next decline. Okay, so just to review, following the news tonight, if we can get up to the 62% level or into the weekly resistance, the daily resistance, all the way up to the 79% level at 111.20, hold and fail, I'm going to drop down to a lower time frame, look for an opportunity to sell for the next decline. Now if we drop back down to the day chart just to look for a profit target, if we could sell up here at 111, stop at 112, we could target down here at the 127 extension level. That's at 108.95, so approximately 109. That would give you a risk reward of 1 to 2. And if you wanted to have a longer target, if price really does decline, you could target weekly support down here. That is at 107.47, and that would give you a risk reward of 1 to 3.5. Okay. Alright, that's my analysis for today. Have a great trading week. I look forward to seeing you next time.